You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
I got a whole big cup of it right here, and it tastes like freedom, too.
Dark roast.
It's
You
good.
get dark roast or light roast? I'm a dark roast guy.
Yeah, I think, is ours dark roast or light? Heidi got it.
Dark roast.
Dark roast.
Yeah,
okay.
dark roast. Okay.
I was going to say it's dark colored coffee, so I don't know. What you got, Dan?
Wow. It's a big. I'm still feeling the 4th of July.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Yeah,
Holy
I used
cow.
muscles I haven't used in a while. I did drop 4 pounds over the weekend, by the way. I didn't even say that the other day.
A lot of sweat going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drank a lot of water.
Great event though.
It was a ton of fun.
Pretty awesome. Ringo Starr's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Ringo.
His drummer, a little band called the Beatles. I guess I've heard of them. I think. Yep.
He was the oldest Beatle.
And you just had, if I'm not mistaken, you recently had a conversation with Doc Severinsen.
I did.
Yeah, it's his
I love
birthday
Doc.
today.
It is.
Okay.
Of course, band leader Johnny Carson, Tonight Show, forever and ever.
I'm going to send him a text right now. Wish him happy birthday.
Doc Severinsen. Doc, no. His mom calls him Carl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's 94 today.
Yeah. And he's still witty and funny and just awesome.
Otto Rowetter has a birthday
clue.
today. Otto, well, he's from Davenport, Iowa.
Okay.
Otto invented the bread slicing machine.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Makes sense. Sliced bread.
So it's Otto's birthday, and then listen to this. It was this day in 1928, sliced bread sold for the very first time.
Oh, wow.
Chillicothe Baking Company in Missouri, using the machine invented by Otto
So he
Rowetter.
invented it on his sold it and used it on his birthday, which is kind of cool.
First sliced bread was actually sold on his birthday
That's neat.
after he invented that machine. Isn't that just
Today's got to be sliced
just
bread.
crazy? The press described the whole thing as the greatest step in the baking industry since bread was wrapped.
So that's what they used to say. Best thing since wrapped bread.
It was the best thing since
funny.
wrapped bread. And
That's
cool.
adorable.
that terrific?
That is terrific.
1947, and holy cow, has this come to light big time in the past year or so. 1947, this day, the alleged, the disputed, the debated, the cloaked in mystery Roswell UFO incident
Oh, yeah.
happened. Have you been watching the news lately, the UFO stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't.
Dan, I've
John loves
downloaded
this
the
UFO
app.
stuff. Yeah.
I've been chatting with other people in their mom's basements. I mean,
Do you believe, John?
I do. Absolutely, I do.
Aliens.
I've seen things that I don't know how else to explain them.
I just look at my recent dating experiences,
Got to be something.
just walking away going, okay.
Maybe men are from Mars and maybe women are from Venus.
Excuse me. Yes, I'd love to take you out. Can you pee in this cup first? And it was 1958. Alaska Statehood Act is signed by President Eisenhower, allowing it to become the 49th U.S. state in January of 59.
Nice.
We gave the Russians back in 1867 $7.2 million for that. That clocked in
Seward's
at-
Folly, right?
It's about 2-3 cents an acre.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, not bad. And then, of course, we brought it down off the coast of Texas, turned it into a pretty cool little island.
It's not an island.
Say whatever you want, John. You know what I see when I punch up a United States map?
It's
see the
floating
map
right
and
down there by
They
Hawaii.
assume it's floating down
Next
there.
to Hawaii.
My favorite part is when you said off the west coast of Texas. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Punch it up.
What? There's no west coast of Texas.
Well, there is if you live in Alaska. So, hey, I know, and you know, and we all know.
You don't know.
We can just bounce ahead here.
Gonna do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
I'm Nick from PureCannaCompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low, so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannaCompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PureCanna, PureCannaCompany.com. weekday.com.
And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And what do you find interesting on this Wednesday that feels like a Tuesday?
Well, I just kind of tripped over this little article, and it kind of hits close to home. I mean, I had my taxes done well over 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Still have not received my return, and I think, well, is it just me? No, heck no. IRS now backlogged by almost 40 million tax returns.
Oh, great.
Backlogged. They are at this point answering an average on a daily basis, should you call the IRS, about 3% of the incoming phone calls.
Oh, wow.
It is a hot mess.
Well, I don't want to say anything ill of the IRS.
Why
because
not?
it's probably a bad group of people to have not on your side.
Abolish that thing.
But I will tell you this. We have gotten, how many now? 10 address changes.
Oh,
we changed our
at
address.
least.
And we've gotten like 10 notices. They keep sending it saying, hey, we want to let you know.
changed your address.
We got your address change. And then we get another one. We just want to let you know.
At least
we still
10.
got your address change.
What a waste of
What?
resources.
Well, it has been like the perfect storm when you consider that's also the people that are kicking out all these checks for this and that and the other thing. Then you combine, here comes tax return time, which
Right.
they did kick back a month.
Yeah.
Instead of April 15th, they moved it to May 15th,
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah, they did.
Give an extra month, but still backlogged by well over 35 million returns. So if you're wondering where your do-re-mi is, don't hold your breath.
Here's the thing I
Right.
wonder, though, and I know the answer already, but I'm going to say it out loud. If I'm late in paying them, I get a fine.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
If they're
and
late in
that's-
paying me,
That's the other part of it, because people are saying, wait a minute, this is messed up. Well, meanwhile, interest is accruing on that supposed owed or backlogged money due,
Right.
whatever. So it's kind of a disaster right
so
now.
if they owe you money, do you get interest on that if you got to
No.
wait?
No, John.
I didn't think so, but the way you just said that, it made it sound like maybe there was.
It's kind of a
Nope.
one-way street.
Yeah, for sure,
If
always.
you look into it, I mean, just go to a flat tax, man. It's real simple. It
Yep,
alleviates
agreed.
a whole lot of this bureaucracy stuff. And I don't know why we still do this the way we do this, but
I don't either.
there you go. Time for a change. Who's with me?
I am.
If I knew how to make a picket sign, I'd be out there right now. But I don't. And I'm hot. So
How do picket signs get made for people who are picketing the making of picket signs?
I don't believe in picketing.
Yeah.
I don't.
We don't believe in picketing.
Oh, for great signs, though, Matt and the crew over at Advertising Arts.
Yeah, they did a great
Oh,
job.
they
See
did
what
a
I just did
phenomenal
here?
job on the signs
What a
for the
pivot,
4th.
man. Did a great job on the fireworks signs. Good job, guys.
Yeah, you're looking for signage, vehicle wraps, just whatever you can think of it. In fact, during any election season in this time, you see all the yard signs and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
The odds are pretty good. Those were all made by Advertising Arts.
They're good folks.
They did all of our signs for the 4th of July out at the fairgrounds. So
They did.
yeah, there you go. How's that for a free plug when I was
There
just
you
getting
go.
crazy about the IRS?
Fantastic.
He was trying to get me off that topic.
I am.
He's good. Good pivot. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. And this little segment is stuff Dan finds interesting. Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to show small businesses that radio is a great investment. So, what do you have here?
This is a Chinese Ming vase.
Wow, that looks expensive and a bit fragile.
Yes, it's valued at... Oh my God, what are you doing?
Hey, that was fragile.
Why did you do that?
To show everyone that radio advertising is a much better investment than some old pottery. I sure hope you had insurance on that thing. Let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life right here on the radio. Here's the legal lady.
No priceless heirlooms were destroyed. It was all in your mind. Thanks to BetterResultsAdvertising.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Dan Farris, big smile on his face. I'm about afraid to find out what we're going to talk about.
I love the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And almost every year there's just more random stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that's a record. Well, what was the record? Nathan, 4th of July, Joey Chestnut nails it again on the Nathan's
had him
hot
on the
dog
show,
eating.
man.
Okay, he did 74 hot dogs.
That's insane.
Like what, 10?
10 minutes. And then he polished off some cheesecake. To top
How
it
is
down.
that even physically possible?
I
mean,
guarantee you
that's
those
just-
didn't stay with him for long.
No, but biologically, it's like,
How do you even fit? Yeah, that's
Training.
insane.
We had Mickey Sudo on the show. She didn't compete this year. She's the reigning champion, but she didn't compete because she's with child. So there was a new female champion, and how sad is it? I can't even tell you who it is. I don't know.
That's not really sad, actually.
is.
I think
should
it would be
know.
sadder if you could.
Reigning champion.
I'm going to try to get through the day without that information, John. As tortured as you will
Somebody
be
will
by
share
it.
it with me on Facebook.
Sioux Falls is in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wait a minute. What? We
That's why I
are?
brought this up. Sioux
Okay.
Falls is. And,
How many hot dogs did we eat?
For what?
Has nothing to do with hot dogs, although it is kind of sort of food involved.
Okay.
Okay, you're familiar with Sioux Falls Area Chamber of Commerce,
Mm-hmm.
correct? They do have a little other group, just Young Professionals Network, which is affiliated with the chamber. Mm-hmm. But you got to be young, hip, and happening and on your way up.
I am none of those
That's
things.
all there is to it. Well, they have little social gatherings and this, that. And in fact, I've known some younger folks I've worked with who actually belong to that organization. Great organization. And this is this is what happened.
What'd they do?
They are in the Guinness Book of World Records. Specifically, the record pertains to most people opening fortune cookies simultaneously.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
goodness.
How many were there?
339.
Oh,
Achieved by, this is right in the book, achieved by Sioux Falls Young Professionals Network, USA. This was in August of 2019.
holy cow. It took that long for it to get in the book?
Well, they got to qualify it, and paperwork needs to be done. Sioux Falls Young Professionals Network hosts a biannual
That
convention.
would be an easy record to beat.
Yeah.
Now, as part of the theme of that little get-together of Be the Change, they wanted to make history and break a Guinness World Record, and so they did.
Let's do that next year at the 4th of July.
I have better stuff to do, man.
That would be a really easy record to beat. That's not very many.
339 is not that many.
No. How
Because,
fun would it be?
who would think of it, though?
How fun would it be to keep the title in town, though? I only have like 4,000 people.
Almost obligated now, but who knows who else will come across this little blurb.
Yeah,
And,
and say,
I can
we
do
can
that.
beat that.
probably the next time it's listed, it'll be, 800,000 people. Who knows?
Could be.
Right.
Well, very good. Dan, I think that's very interesting. That could have been stuff Dan finds interesting.
Could have, I get torn John.
I know, it is tough. 'Cause I think you just have to make sure you never put anything interesting in this segment.
I try not
That was
to.
interesting.
I thought it was interesting, too. All right, Dan, thanks for coming in, man. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Hey, appreciate it, guys.
Tomorrow's going to be a Thursday that'll feel like a Wednesday. This whole week is messed up. By the way, today is Wednesday, even though it feels like Tuesday. And you are listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now. But we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out. So when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. Dr. Harley, did you have a nice 4th of July?
Yeah, it was awesome. We spent some time out in the Black Hills doing some hiking, so it's always fun to get outside. Did you have a good 4th?
I did, and I still have 10 fingers, which I consider a success.
Yeah, because you were doing fireworks at the
at the fairgrounds. Now, the good news is I'm not the one shooting the fireworks when we do those, so that's why it's nice and safe. But no, it was fantastic. And a lot of people probably spend a lot of time looking in the sky on the 4th of July, or maybe leading up to, and maybe even some still after. So if when they were staring up in the sky and they got maybe a stiff neck, that's something that you can help with, but you can help with many other things too, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things probably people were doing over the 4th. Like I said, we were hiking, people were probably boating, grilling, sitting around watching parades, or craning their head up. So if you're feeling a little sore, stiff, needing like a good tune-up after your celebrations, it's always good to check out a chiropractor.
And some people maybe overdid it because, they don't do all those fun things every day, but now they went out and had a darn good time. If they're maybe feeling a little stiff and a little sore and they want to reach out, what are some of the things that you recommend people do to maybe avoid some of that? Because, first of all, we love to go out and have fun, but you don't want to be sore the next day.
Exactly. So I would say, make sure you prepare. If you're doing anything like physical activity, do some stretching, warm up, that kind of stuff. Afterwards, definitely stretching is a good thing. If you're staring up at the sky a lot, do those chin stretches where you're trying to touch your chin to your chest. You're going to get a nice stretch on the back of the neck there, which will help to relax a lot of those tight muscles. But
very nice. Which one of my chins should I touch on my neck?
The hard one, your actual
one.
bony chin. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay. No, if people listening are going, you know what? I would maybe like to learn a little more about chiropractic, because one of the things I can tell you, if you're on a plan, if you've got a good health plan with a chiropractor, Balanced Life Chiropractic is who we work with, if you reach out to them and get yourself on a plan, you're going to notice you snap back from these things a whole lot quicker too, don't you?
Mm-hmm. That's what I always tell people. Like, that's one of the benefits of staying in proper alignment. Your body's not dealing with your existing problems. So anything new, it just gets to deal with that. So I've had patients that, they fell after running on the ice or, fell off a chair and, they were able to bounce back a lot faster. And I mean, even for me, I had a really bad ankle injury in high school, and going to the chiropractor, I was playing in a week. So I mean, it just injuries, sickness, that kind of stuff, it goes away a lot faster because your body's communicating and working so much better.
If somebody would like to communicate with you and reach out and maybe schedule a time to get in here next week, how do they do that?
Yeah, they can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a Facebook message at Balanced Life Chiropractic.
Very, very nice. And if you want, you can find them online as well, balancedlifesd.com.
Addiction is a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those you love the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. TimeForRehab.com reminds you that you don't need to let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner, brought to you by Reaper Arsenal.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
And a heartfelt little snappy salute off the well-starched brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you, too. What's happening over there, Rupert? Hello, Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Hello, Heidi. As many of you know, and I just, I hate to keep, beating on the same old drum here, but it's been kind of a rough time for Ranger Dan and what's left of his fam. And I'm sure you've heard by now that my beloved Uncle Stump
Yes.
gone to that great campground in the sky last Saturday night when he took a cutting torch padlock on a tool shed that was stuffed with 127 cases of unstable 50-year-old military-grade dynamite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably how he wanted to go, though.
Well, I sure appreciate all the condolence messages, the sympathy cards. Quite honestly, those ain't going to cover the cost of services or help stock the acre-and-a-half pond that explosion caused. Will, of course, be known as Ranger Dan's Uncle Stump Memorial Bass Hole. Now, we're hoping to take in some donations this Saturday during Uncle Stump's send-off there from 9 to noon at the old log cabin bar on Burnside. And keep in mind, along with the 2-for special on Pabst Blue Ribbon, there's going to be a team double elimination horseshoe tournament, just $99.95 entry fee. We've added this, bring the kids. We're going to have out there our possum in a box petting zoo. That's just $12.95 per child. And also, and this is huge. We're going to raffle off a 1960s U.S. military M9 flamethrower, complete with camo backpack carrier. Just $29.95 per ticket.
Nice.
Wrap that all up with a few words, eulogy, if you will, from former Sioux Falls City Councilor Teresa Staley, who, rumor has it, was, involved with Uncle Stump, giving him discounted piano lessons at the time of his death.
Oh, wow. That was really nice of her.
Nice.
So back up the kids and make it over to Burnside there in Sioux Falls, and we'll see you at the log cabin. Until next time, Critter Corner. Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
I'm Nick from PureCannaCompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low, so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannaCompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PureCanna, PureCannaCompany.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. The equity market got off to a shaky start this week with the S&P 500 falling more than 0.5% at the low of the day. The move was sparked by a growing concern the best of the post-pandemic recovery has already been priced into the market. With the second quarter earnings season fast approaching, the risk for the market is that results will not be as good as expected. Data from the Institute of Supply Management helped to sour the sentiment on Tuesday. The ISM Services Index fell to a reading of 60.1 compared to the expectation of 63.3, and that gives evidence of slowing activity within the economy. While positive, the fact that economic activity is slowing could have a serious impact on earnings in the second half of the year. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.